Hey, we're back at Ross. Let's see what they got. You know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, memberships available, hype this video, and now, play that funky music. Still have the Beastman masks. Let's see what else we can find. All right, we got Donatello, Michelangelo. Not familiar with this type. Very cartoon-centric, but something new. We got Punk Leonardo. So some new stuff has arrived, which is good. Let's see what we can find. Maybe something we're actually looking for. Seems like we got a lot of turtle stuff in. A creature from the Black Lagoon. Nice. All right. There's a couple of skateboards. Ghostface. Fangman. Grizzlor over there. All right. Let's check their end cap, see what we can find over there. It has been changed over yet again to not really toy related. All right. Let's check the other side. I'll rummage. If we find anything, I'll let you know. Let's go. All right, we find ourselves in Walmart after work. It's a Wednesday night. Seeing if they have anything new and exciting, and of course not, because this is our local trash Walmart. The only Walmart in the area, and they never restock. So we're going to take a quick look, see if there's anything at all of any interest. And it does not appear to be so. All right, let's see. We have some of the female Crimson Guards, Cobra Commanders, overpriced set. Down here we have Big Lob. We got Mole Rat Stage 2. We got a Hit and Run. And over here, oh, we've got a Night Viper. I do need him. Oh, they've got Lifeline. And looks like a Frag Viper back there. Let's see, anything else? Nope, several blowtorches. 2 Night Vipers, not bad. Alright, down here in Masterverse. Looks like they've got a stack of Merman. Alright, so some new stuff. Nothing we're currently picking up. Those jumped up by $2. They were $22 the other day. Should have picked one up at $22. Alright. So, some stuff. Nothing we're looking for, but, well, stuff I'm looking for, stuff I can't afford at the moment. It's been a big week, so let's just look around, see what we can find today. Jump into this side. Not seeing anything new over here either. All right, moving on. Let's go. What has happened to Ollie's? I mean, they've not got anything new in a long time. I'm saying, like, nothing new since Christmas. It's crazy. I mean, there's a lot of stuff on the shelves, but there's been absolutely nothing new delivered to my local Ollie's in quite some time. All right, it's Friday, on the way to work. Let's see if they have anything at Ross today. All right, still have the masks, Minecraft scooter, creature from the Black Lagoon. Pretty nice looking figure there. Still have, let's see, Punk Leonardo, Donatello, Don, Michelangelo, and that set and series. Same old Star Wars we've seen. We have a Titan type hero 4. All right, 5-pack Superpowers bundle. What do we got going on here? All right, that's kind of cool. Not really into the superpowers, but that's kind of neat to see. That is, let's see if we can find a price on that. No price. I guess that's free today. Well, good. I'm not interested in that anyway. All right. Another creature from the Black Lagoon. Triceratops. Tony Hawk skateboards. Giant dinosaur-themed car carrier. Saber Forge. All right. Does not appear to be anything we're looking for. This is awesome. I picked it up not on camera last time I was here and already did a 1-minute toy review on it. Check out my channel. 1-minute toy review. Dark Lynn. Alright, let's see what else we can find. Alright, jumping around here to this end cap. And it appears to be nothing we're looking for. Alright, I'll look around. Found a Superpowers Fortress of Solitude playset. And that is $10. And they still have that one over here. But alright, nothing that we are currently looking for and or collecting. Alright. Well, on to the next place. Let's go! Time for a little bit of a rant. I've got more followers now than I've ever had in my 5-6 years on YouTube, and I'm getting less and less views on every single video. I don't know what's going on with the algorithm or why people aren't watching my videos anymore, but it's very weird. I've got over 1,000 subscribers, more than I've ever had, and I'm getting less and less views. My toy hunts used to get at least 500 views. Now they're barely making 200. Oh, rant over. It's Friday night. It's after work. Let's see if they have anything at the local trash Walmart. As per usual, nothing new here in Star Wars Black Series Vintage Collection, Micro Galaxy Squadron, and really nothing out for the new movie that's coming out soon. Alright, let's see what else we can find. Nothing going on in Marvel Legends except for the ancient peg warmers that have been here forever. Alright, let's see. Some Transformers. Smokescreen, not familiar with him. Swerve. Alright. Let's see what else we can find. Wrestling is decimated and nothing going on. Let's see over here. Still has a... looks like those have just been spread out. What do we got? We got one He-Man. We got Lifeline. We've got Hit and Run. Alright. Big Lob. Mole. Yep, nothing new. Alright. Yep. I do want a Night Viper. Eventually. Oh, well, I'll pick that one up in just a moment. Alright. Yep. And, yep, nothing since last time. Let's look around. Alright, the music is cranking loud tonight, so I have to keep talking so I don't get a copyright. Alright, over here in Hot Wheels and Cars. I don't know what people are collecting, what they're looking for. I did find my Hiss tank previously, which I love and think it is awesome. Alright, they got the Matchbox. Yeah, I don't know what people are collecting in Hot Wheels. Lots of monster trucks. My boys love those. Alright, let's hit clearance. Let's go. Where are we? Alright, we're at Target. Alright, in Knoxville. Seeing what they got here today. They got a King Kong Bundy up there. Nothing we're really looking for over here. Got some Disney villain mini things down there. Alright. Haven't found one of their big Star Wars things yet. There's the giant AT-AT, which I like, with a lot of fun figures. That's the electronic sounding one. That's pretty cool. Alright, there's the remote control AT-AT down there. But other than that, doesn't really seem to be much going on. Let's see, we got overpriced Mando, we got old school Mando, Stormtrooper, Mando, and Mando. Alright, jumping to this side over here for G.I. Joe. We've got the old wave of Cobra Commander, Stalker, more Cobra Commander. Got Emma Frost, other overpriced G.I. Joe bit. Alright, we do have the bargain set Masters Battle Cat. Pretty nice looking one. Alright, let's see what else we can find. We got He-Man up there and Man-at-Arms. Alright, let's keep looking, see what else we can find in this Target. We're going, Finn, we're going. Lots of Mr. Terrific, and Terrific. No Lobo. The only one I'm looking for. Alright, jumping over here to dinosaurs. Got a nice looking T-Rex right there. And not much going on in Dino World. Alright, if we find something fun, I'll let you know. Slight Star Wars end cap. We'll scope that out. See if anything's fun. We'll let you know. Alright, we got Zeb, the super chunky Vader battle droid thing. That's actually kind of a cool set. I do kind of like that one because that might actually be usable for a Black Series. Alright, over here, speaking of Black Series, what do we got going on? We got an old wave with Cassian Andor and Basil. Alright. And no blockies. Yet to see any Star Wars blockies anywhere. Alright, another Ross in Knoxville. Seeing what they got. Doesn't look very well stocked. Doesn't look like we're going to find much of anything. But you know, it's a toy hunt. It's a Ross. You got to go see what they have. Vinny, Biker Mice from Mars, Funko Pop. Alright, let's see. Lots of the rivals. Alright, we got one. Alright, yep, not seeing anything really. They do have a tiny little He-Man. That's the coolest thing we've seen in here. Alright, I'll look around. If we find something, you know what? We'll look in this section, but nothing being over here. But there is a Charlie. Alright, let's see what we can find. Let's see what they got. So far, nothing new. But gotta take a look, gotta check around, gotta look behind stuff. See if anything is just hanging out. Alright, that is new. Batman the Animated Season, Intrigon Gargoyle. Or the Demon, sorry. And Mr. Freeze. That is actually kind of cool. Batman the Animated Adventures. Nice to see something new. So, yeah, alright. Maybe they have something else. Not seeing anything jumping out as of yet besides those two new Batman things. I always see that and it looks just like Chris Redfield, but it's nothing to do with Resident Evil. Alright. Skateboard. I know some people are finding malls at theirs. That'd be fantastic to find a Black Series mall. Alright, let me look around. If I find something, I'll let you know. Alright, end cap. Now it looks like they did get some more Qui-Gon in. I know Stitchy was wanting one, so I'll pick up a Qui-Gon for Stitchy. And let's see what else we can find. I know there's rarely anything on this side, but you know, sometimes people set stuff down and wander off. Alright, back at the local Ross. It's a Wednesday. Let's see if they have anything. Let's go. Alright. Doesn't really appear to be anything new on this one random end cap. Moving into the actual aisle. looking for something new, something fun, something that we actually collect. Alright, we do have some good guy Chuckies down there. Lots of Grief Kargas lurking around. Still have Gozer the Gozerian, Grizzlor. Let's see, we got Gorilla Grodd over there. Got Deadpool earphones, Rivals, another Grizzlor. Yep. Alright, not really seeing anything new and or exciting. I'll take a look, see if we can find anything. Hand-painted Beavis. Yeah. Alright. We got back here. Alright, well, I will rummage. If we find something, you know the drill. I'll let you know. But it's not looking like anything that we are currently collecting and or looking for. Another Beavis. Legos. Alright, we'll look on the end cap over here. Got the Qui-Gon Jinn Ghosts. Alright, yeah. Alright, so, wasted trip out to Ross. Let's go. Alright, well, let's go ahead and wrap this hunt up. Been like a week and a half since the last post. So, yeah, pretty decent hunt. Didn't really pick anything up of note on this particular video, but I really appreciate you guys sticking around with me, watching my videos, giving me the like, comment, subscribe, sharing the videos, hyping the videos. Everything really helps out. We do have memberships available for as low as $2 a month. I've recently lost my primary membership guy, Figure Fever. Don't hold anything against him. Super great guy. Consider him a friend, and we'll continue to send him a Christmas card. I mean, life is tough right now. Gas prices are up. Grocery prices are up. I don't blame anyone. And he chose to stop being the membership. That's fine. Hey, I still think everyone out there needs to go out there, follow Figure Fever, subscribe, like his videos. Yeah, great guy. And yeah, that about wraps up this particular hunt. And yeah, we'll see you on the next East Tennessee Toy Hunt. You will not break me.